Hey YouTube, it's Cantaloupa. If you want more MotoAmerica content, check out the new and vastly improved MotoAmerica Live Plus app. It's the only place you can catch all the race action in one place all season long. Click the link in the description below.
Michaela Moore, our championship leader, as well as our pole sitter, joined on that front row by Kira Kniebel and Emma Betters.
And then second row, Holly Berry, Miranda Kane, and Aubrey Crederoli.
Row number 3 will be made up by Lauren Prince, Shay McGregor, and Kate West.
Row 4, Camille Conrad, Cassie Creer, and Lucy Blondell.
Back on row number 5, Pearltree Suen taking full advantage of this opportunity. Only 2 races remaining. Those lights are going to come on as soon as they go off. And it's time for racing. Royal Enfield Build Trade race here at Mid-Ohio. And our pole sitter, Michaela Moore, she said, I want to work on my starts. And that was a pretty good one, Roger.
Yeah, really good start there down into turn 1. You can already see she's pulled out a couple bike links as they head up into turn 2.
Emma Betters there on the number 42, started on the front row. I thought she was going to be able to keep herself up there in second, settling back into third right now. Look at the gap that Michaela Moore is starting to pull, but Kira Kniebel, it's a great start for her.
Really good start, and she's in a great spot to be right behind Michaela right now, try to latch on to Michaela as long as possible and see if she can distance herself from the ladies behind her.
One of the great things about this program is everyone starts to settle in after that start. It's going to be 6 laps, but this program is made up of a diverse group of women who come from all over the country. They've been training over the course of the season. The build part of this program is they all had to be hands-on in the build of these Royal Enfields, and they had to learn the mechanics and the way the bike works. That's all part of the process, and then they had to train on it. They did a couple of training days, and then the racing part, obviously, and 8 races for the championship season, last 2 coming here this weekend.
Yeah, and also the coaching as well has been huge for these ladies, getting to go to those practice days and having somebody help them out. And you can just watch them all year, how they're improving. Just go back and watch the start. You know, at the beginning of the year, there was a couple of them had trouble getting off the line. About this point of the season, they all got down into turn 1 without problems.
And you can see how much more comfortable they are in a pack now. Before, at the beginning of the season, nobody wanted to be that close, but you can see is now they're getting more and more comfortable and more confident, and they know what the bikes are capable of, and they're going to start to make some passes.
Yeah, Aubrey Crederoli there's really looking racy early on in this race, trying to make a move on Holly Berry, just wasn't close enough.
There's Miranda Kane on that number 186 right behind her, as well as the first lap now complete. Number 37 and Holly Berry side by side right now. Aubrey Crederoli had been waiting for the moment. She's been right there on the back of Holly, and she finally makes that move. We'll see if she can make it stick. We have 4 laps to go.
Not only did she do her best lap, but she was able to back it up as well. As you see Holly making a pass down into turn 1. Emma Betters around the outside.
See who's going to have it when they get to the next corner. Holly certainly not willing to give up that podium position. Aubrey Crederoli still right there on that red number 37.
10 seconds from one day to the next. That is such a jump. We'll see tomorrow too. I bet she makes another big jump headed into tomorrow.
This battle just continuing. Holly Berry, she got past by Aubrey Crederoli, sat behind her for a couple of corners and said, no, I'm going to get back up there. I really want my first podium finish of the season.
Michaela Moore, last lap, 46.4. She comes around now, 46.0. Just every lap almost dropping half a second.
It's the final lap of the 6-lap race, race number 1 here at Mid-Ohio for the Royal Enfield Build Train race program, but it is anywhere but decided in terms of who is going to be on the podium. You see Holly Berry has been able to get back up into third, back around Miranda Kane. Aubrey Crederoli, though, she's putting herself back into position to go for it.
Aubrey's really good into turn 1, was able to complete the pass.
You have all of this pressure behind you. If you're Holly Berry and you know that there are 2 riders that are capable, Roger, how do you focus on this final lap?
Just try to hit your marks. You can hear the rider behind you. You can hear them on the outside, on the inside. The biggest thing she can do is just try not to make a mistake and not leave the door open, but Aubrey Crederoli looks like she's going to try to ride around the outside.
Got to force the other competitor into making the move, and it's exactly what Holly Berry is doing. You can see Aubrey Crederoli there. She wanted to make it happen, but she wasn't given the room to do it. Holly's got her head down.
Down into turn 6 is where she had to look, where they're headed right now, the previous lap. See if she's close enough this time to be able to make it.
Here is Michaela Moore up at the head of the field. The last lap by was only almost 13 seconds that she had in front of second place of Kira Kniebel, who is having just a tremendous race herself. Doesn't have to worry about the pressure behind her. Riding a clean race, keeping herself right there in the hunt for a podium. But Michaela Moore, she already has 5 wins this season, already carries that #1 plate, already has big opportunities for her future as well, and proving that this was a great risk they took, and she also takes the win. Michaela Moore winning race #1 here in the Royal Enfield Build Train race after a 10-year absence of MotoAmerica at Mid-Ohio. She was a quick student, and here comes second place of Kira Kniebel.
Great ride by Kira there. She definitely kind of separated herself from that battle for third, and closest we've seen her to Michaela.
Couple corners left. Here is Holly Veray. There's Aubrey Crederoli right behind her. Is it enough? She's got it. Third place, and the final step on the podium will go to Holly Veray. Aubrey Crederoli finishing 4th, and Miranda Kane there in 5th. Yes, it is great to see the emotion come out there in the podium celebrations. Race 1 results here. Michaela Moore, it was a over 14-second gap that she had over Kira Kniebel, but Kira was there as well as Holly Veray to be able to collect a trophy.